and welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one, and as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. J. Mack has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Roll. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. J. Mack gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Robert Poisson.
Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to stand in is Dave Wynn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, we got 2 out. Win.
Here's the pitch. And the screwball is off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Hey. Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Elliot Ramos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Elliot Ramos.
Hey, first pitch strikes right here. Get ahead right now.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, number 57. Let's take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Here we go, boys. Ball 1.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a
1 ball,
strike.
1 strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to bat, Chris Sharp. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Nobody.
Chris Sharp.
Here's the first pitch. Left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Schmidt trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Seth Romero. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Third inning, no score to this point.
–
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. next to hit is
Batting
Jay
ninth.
Mack.
The pitcher, Jay Mack.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. Barehanded for one. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Alex DeJesus.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. At the plate, Robert Poisson. And the first pitch swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So now to the plate, Dave Wynn struck out in his last trip to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and two strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So now into the box is Elliot
Leading off
Ramos.
for the
He'll
Nationals,
start off the fifth in this one.
Elliot.
He catches the inside corner for a called strike. Nothing in one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The right fielder.
Standing in now, Jeremy De La Rosa. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's right there on to first, and there are 2 down. So now here is number 57 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Throwing a good tight slider there, and he's in command. Nothing in 2.
2 down here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, still no score.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil's thing? Constituents of time and people's dreams.
Now to the plate, Jay
Now
Mack.
batting. The pitcher, Jay Mack.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Popped him up. DeJesus over to his left, and the inning is over. 1 hit. Striding in now for the Nats, Chris Sharp.
Leading off
0
for
for 1
Washington,
for him here in
The
this one.
center fielder, number 27. Chris
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Sharp.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Nobody here, nobody.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
One out. Got one.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Schmidt.
To the plate now, Gary Schmidt, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied into straightaway right. Ortiz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And now for Washington, Seth Romero. He bounced out last time up.
Seth Romero.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. And now here is Alex DeJesus. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Next, here is Robert Poisson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut spares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Hey, we got 1.
That'll bring up Elliot Ramos as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now to the plate, here is Jeremy De La Rosa. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on the way.
Hey! Plays the 1.
Poisson at second, Win at first, 2 out in the inning.
Hey, we got 2. Hey,
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Ready with the 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the stretch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Let's leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0.
7th inning, correct.
Stepping up is Jay Mack. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So stepping in is number 57, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So here is Chris Sharp. No hits to this point.
27, Chris Sharp.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Stepping in next, Gary Schmidt. He flew out in his last debut.
Schmidt.
First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now is Tyrone Sheldon, and he might actually get a chance to hit here.
Tyrone Sheldon.
On its way is pitch number 75, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now Alex DeJesus. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Next to dig in, Robert Poisson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching.
Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0